Let's play Magicraft, Episode 12. On today's episode, we're going to really focus on the power generation, see what little tiny improvements I can make, and while we're down there, let's try to straighten it up a little. There's a lot of blocks that have been missing for a long time. Let's check this guy. Is he going up? He's going up. These guys are doing nothing right now, actually. I've already redone some of the wiring. And let's see what we got here. Got a couple iron AND gates and some red pipe wire. There's some cart gates. I need some more regular gates, though. Let's see. Just gate. How do I make just the gate? I think I got some redstone here. Pop this in the table. That's going to make a chipset. And then if the chipsets are done, just give me the option to make the regular gate. Pop that in there. Gate. Okay. And we're just going to let it sit there and make those two. I'm not sure if the color signifies anything, but the fact that they're all on, we're going to take that as a good sign. Because earlier, only a couple of them were on. I hadn't logged into the server for a while, and my power had actually run dry. Since then, I've traveled out and found some of that lead that I needed and made a few more of these cubes. I have to clean up these vines, and I'm going to make a few more pipes, get the gates popped on there, and then we'll see if this is going to work the way I want. Let's check the power on this guy. That should be nearly empty. And then this one at the end should be practically full. Except I guess what's happening is I'm still not making more power than I'm using. So this is going to have to build up for a while. However, once it builds up, I should be good to go. We're not getting a lot of apples, and the apples we do get are processed kind of as soon as they are there. And how's our biofuel doing? Biomass, excuse me. So I'm also really wanting to get set up some honey, just because that can be non-stop. And that's full. Good. This powers these machines as well as the multi-farm. The theory here is we have this guy, this gate, and he's just checking if there is room for more energy to be stored. Put out a redstone signal. Except that is not going to work, because that cannot interact with the red pipe wire. Yeah, see, it's not going to connect. Will it? I don't know. I don't think it will. So I have the red pipe wire there. And we got these iron gates. And I could use OR gates or AND gates. I don't think it should matter. And all these need to do is say, if the red pipe signal is on, then put a redstone signal. And I could maybe combine this with something to get something different. Red pipe signal on. Let's actually take this one. Wow. I don't know what just happened. Oh well, as long as I got all my stuff. We want to take this one off. Pop off. I think you can shift click those to pop them off. I think I remember one of the videos I watched was saying something about that. No, it's the wrong place. Want right under this guy. Then we're going to have this guy go there, and he will check if there's energy stored. No, if there's still room for storage. And this is putting a red line there showing that that's true. And then we want to, I guess, redstone signal. That should light up the wire. Or, I'm still new to this, put the red wire on there and then check the gate. Put a red pipe signal. And so this is on, and that's on, which will power this. So now Get unstuck here. This lever, which is powering the block, which is telling this to go, doesn't need to be on. So this thing will just pump and pump and pump as long as there's still room to store it. Now I'm not sure how this is going to work for once this gets full and it's being slowly drained, increments at a time. If this is going to try to start up and then pump a couple times and fill it up and then stop. But if you know how to set that up better, post about it in the comment section below. I would love to learn. Or just kind of tell me the title of a video out there where they teach how to do that sort of thing. Now for our indicators though, I wanted to do this up a little different. So let's take these guys out. And we're going to use some quartz. How many is that going to give us? I'm doing it wrong. Quartz in the middle, glass on the sides. No? Do I need a block? I think I need 2 blocks. Okay, alright. Can I make a block with just 4? Yes, I can. Okay, so that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to have to go get 9. There we go. And that's going to give us some quartz transport pipes. And the thing about these is they shouldn't connect to each other. They connect to the yellow. Guys, just trying to see if that sneak and click would pop it off. And maybe it has to be with an empty hand. Bonk, bonk. Yeah, there we go. Ah, but they just fly everywhere. Let's get these popped off. Collect all our stuff. I hope I didn't just lose something. Yeah, it says I got 6 gates. If so, then whatever. These look kind of gray, actually. I was hoping they'd look a little whiter. But it still should work. And then we want some smooth stone pipes. I think those might look nice. Let's jump in our bag here and just toss a few random things. Except not the glass. The glass can stack with the glass. And what we're going to do to get our stone here is we're going to put it in here. Need a spot for some coal. And our handy dandy minimum stone. That is so nice. Balance everything off. See how much we can get. Okay, cool. We'll just let that sit in there. Oh, we can't. I need the portable workbench here. I need the clipboard to build this. Some material on the sides, glass in the middle. We'll just take 1. That's all we should need. We're going to pop this. Dunk. Does it connect? No, it doesn't. I don't know. You let me know. I think this might look better. And we got doot, 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 boot. Looks like we'll need 2 more. And then I just want, if it's full, pop that light on. Full, pop that light on. Same for all of these. These are going to be our indicator lights. Let us know how charged up we are. Now the only exception, let's see. Pop out a signal. Yeah, no. If it's full. I'm thinking if I put one here and say to put a signal that it might mess with something else, but it shouldn't, because the signal would be here. It's going to go to that one, up, down, left, right, in 1 block towards me. And I actually have all these set already to ignore any signal that comes their way. So they're just going to pump and pump and pump. We're just going to let that go for a while. I'm going to see if I think I have the stuff set up already to start putting the honey in there. Let me go check my supplies. Well, I don't have the stuff I need to get it fully automated quite yet. But I put that stuff away. Where did I put it in here? Ah! See, that's what I get for trying to clean up. Put it in the squeezer. The first thing we want to make sure is we're not still trying to pour apples in there, which I don't think we are. I think I rerouted that. Ooh, they're just falling down. That ain't good. Let's see. Ah, because I forgot to tell it where to go. So we want apples to go on black. That will push them straight down. And do we not have a place for sand to go? I thought I had that set up too. Sand can go down. And while we're here, let's peek inside. We're actually starting to get low on dirt. But this had 64 fertilizer, and that's been running for weeks. I used to be afraid, oh, I don't want to use that fertilizer, I want to use something that I can automate. But that fertilizer just doesn't run out. Now if we're going to use honey, first this tank has to be completely empty, and it is. 0 of... way too much, that's how much. So just going to put all those in there. And it's just going to squeeze them. And this is hooked up to power. And that's this guy. And he should be practically full. So even if the rest of the base was taking a bunch of power from my reserve, it goes into here and has some saved. And this is set up so the power can't come back. So even if everything else down that's attached to this wire was dry, this would be in reserve. Until, of course, this thing ran out of power from there. But I don't think it can work like that, because these, as long as they're constantly pumping, they're adding energy to the system, and it has to store some in here. I can even modify the max input so that depending on how much this is pumping out, this can only take that percentage of it. But I don't know if I want to math that all out right now. Basically, there's 10 megajoules a tick. This thing can take up to 100 megajoules a tick. So I would think, in theory, this would take everything before the power can go anywhere else because it's closer, but I don't know if it works like that. That I would have to look up. And I have glass here just so you can kind of peek where the wires are going. And this guy just comes here and follows along this guy, goes straight up and connects to all the other systems. How's this doing? This tank will probably be dry for quite a while. It's gonna fill up in here. No, it's not taking it. I had this problem before, and there's a way to fix it. I'm not sure how. Let's do the easy way. Let's see. Do I have... Let's try this method. The reset the machine method. Come to me. I'll place this guy back down. Connect up. It says honey. That's good. Yeah, it's okay. It's slowly filling up. Put the saplings there. Set this to private, just because that's what I like them on. It says no recipe. Oh, because it's empty again. And this is going. And that should be pumping out. Right? And that's filling in. I just got another sapling. I wonder if this is juice in here. I don't know. Come on. Come to me, my liquid pipes. Liquid ducks. Liquid wax. Okay, we got that. Want that to be output. That should be going in. I don't know. It might be working and I'm just not understanding it. We'll leave it be. I'll leave it be for a little while. Okay, and you're going to output propolis. then we're going to want to route that to yellow. That way you'll shoot back. And you'll come down here. And this should be routed to take propolis to the black and pop in there. While we're here, let's grab some of this wood. And I will show you guys something that you may already know, but it's still pretty cool. So we'll need our Mᴜsɪᴄ. Did I keep that with me? No. I'm going to grab a few things. This is actually pretty great. Okay, so with the power of the Mᴜsɪᴄ, we're going to take 2 stacks of oak wood, which is going to give us obsidian. A stack of obsidian. Okay, let's get a few stacks. So, get 4 stacks. So 8 stacks of wood. 8 stacks of wood. What did I do there? Oh, my Mᴜsɪᴄ died. 8 stacks of wood gives us 4 stacks of obsidian. 4 stacks of obsidian gives us 1 stack of iron. 1 stack of iron gives us 8 gold. And 8 gold gives us 2 diamonds. So, 8 stacks of wood becomes 2 diamonds. It's kind of a crazy trade, but the fact that the wood is free and it's just sitting there being made constantly non-stop, it's free diamonds. How's this going? We got our other iron ore gate. So archaic gates, we don't need those. Should just be making regular gates. Yeah, I'll take those. That might be enough, but I'll let it sit there and make the rest, even though it's a drain on the power. But I might want those gates later. That way I don't have to wait for them. Okay, let's pop back down here once more. One more time. So we'll pop this here, and then get another iron ant gate. And I can't use the regular gates just because. Okay, let's see. What do I want? Because the regular gates will not interact with the wiring. Now the iron tier will work with just the red wiring. And I know that much. Now look at all these different options. I just want, if it's getting the red pipe signal, then output a redstone signal. And then in addition, I could add some other thing that says, also make sure it's actually even got fuel to run, or that it's got lava. But it won't run if it doesn't have lava, and it won't run if it doesn't have fuel. So I could say if it doesn't have at least half, then don't run. And that way, I could be indicated if this is somehow not getting these fuel. Possibly. I'll have to think about which would be most helpful. Okay, so this should be, for the most part, it's not terribly super awesome, but it should be fairly automated. Now I'll clean up down there, but I can do that later on my own time. For now, I'm thinking of something like this. I kind of wanted some kind of window here. I think a 3x3 would look nice. I could kind of decorate back here somehow. Definitely want to use these guys. Donk donk. Maybe put that right there. Trade you out. And then just add some glass. I'm liking this little knapsack. It's pretty nice. Maybe something like that. Get in there and decorate the back. And then my gates. I have 3. It looks like I only need 2. Let me just set these up real quick. If it's full of energy, turn on the light. Full of energy, turn on the light. Alright, and I hope someday soon I can just take a screenshot of this and have all those on. That'd be pretty neat. I kind of like the way that looks. I got the glass for this guy. I popped in there to change the item. Dunk! There you go. Okay, this is squeezing. And this is still pretty much empty, so this must be taking it. It's just slow go. That's alright. I think it can burn through this stuff faster than I could make it. So what I should probably actually do is get a couple squeezers going. I'm not sure how I'd have it laid out though. But fairly shortly, I'll get a few squeezers going. Now I wanted to make some more lights. I'd really like to just kind of finish this room off. So let me show you what I'm going to be doing. Take these lamps and cover them in road. Let's rotate that. Oh, not spread it out. I think like this. Yes. A little X shape. And each redstone lamp's going to give me 4 lights. 4 road lights. Okay, 32 there. So I will be popping these down. Ooh, one more thing. One more step to these lamps. It's really complicated. You put them in here, take them out as inverted. Then I don't got to go around trying to make them light up. The only thing I don't like about these on the floor is when you walk over them, they kind of give you a little speed boost, but so you're walking along normal and then you hit one of those and it just does some funky things. I also want to kind of get them spaced out. I already have the spacing set up in the ceiling. Just kind of really light this place up as much as possible. Need to fill in these little... Yeah, break that wood. Fill in these holes. And we're going to get a few more stairs. And just skirt around the edge here. Make it look all nice and pretty. Yeah, just like that. Alright, let's let this power run for a little bit. See if we can come across any problems. And I'm going to fancy this up. Oh, this is starting to look so much better. Not that it looks super horrible, just so many days have gone by where I just haven't bothered to actually finish this up. And it's nice to just have it done. Except for the ceiling. I'm kind of ignoring that right now. But yeah, I got the floor, I got the walls. The ceiling is halfway done, looks like. And let's see if we can jump up here and fix up this last bit. Get a free hand so I can use my cheaty armor to fly. Fill this all in. And ha! Let's see that whole back wall. Yeah, looking good. Man, like I said, long time coming. And how are you doing? You're still squeezing. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. And so I guess you're still making some fuel. These are pumping up. Nothing full yet. No, it's completely draining into all my other power machines. All my other machines that use the power. Well, this is done. That's good. So I got some good stuff going there. And this isn't draining power, I would think. Are we centrifuging? That's done. No. Well, it's going to be a while before all my other systems can fill back up. They were only really just all wired in this morning, so they haven't been running for that long. And I currently don't even have power run into these guys. Or these guys. Oh, man. And once I have on them, power's going to go down. I think I'm going to make some energy cubes, some power cubes, just for the B stuff. Maybe its own little reserve. Actually, I'll set it up the same as that, so you can kind of see the level that it's full. It'll probably never be full. And I think, I mentioned it last time, I think these guys leech energy even when they're not in use. Annoying! Let's see. Let's do one last bit of improvement. Get our auto gates here. Ready our pickaxe. This is just a redstone engine. I just have it there like this because I thought at the time it looked better. And there was something powering it. What's powering it? Ah, just that little lever. So we don't need that now. We can fill it in. Right color block, and all you gotta do, bonk. And let's see if there is something in the inventory. Energy pulsar, single pulse. No, just keep pulsing. Pulse it till it's empty. So every time there's something in here, it's gonna go blub blub blub. Then we don't need that redstone engine. And you already saw that's gonna sort it to the chest down there. I think as for the future of the power generation, probably won't come for a while because I'm going to want to do some different kind of farms, and that's going to require, I think, some tree breeding. I might move some bee stuff down here, just get some of this. As soon as I can get to the genetics, get some bees that can work underground, oh, we're going to be set. I'll have maybe 3, maybe 4 bees working. Whatever gives me the most honey. Have them set up with some centrifugers and some squeezers and just fill this tank up. Just get this at a rate faster than this and somehow have it set up so it can divert the extras off somewhere so I'm not wasting things. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. I can't wait till this fills up. I might put a couple more engines in there. Except then I'm gonna need another AND gate. Ah! Never done. Actually, I wonder... No, that's enough wondering. So an entire episode essentially in the basement of my house. I thought I'd do a lot better if I just focused on one task this time. So next episode we're gonna change gears and we're gonna focus on the forge. So that way if you really like the forge, have a whole episode about that. I got some ideas of what I want to do. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Ratings are appreciated. Comments are always welcome. This has been BRAN. I will see you next video. Have a great day.